Hey, what's going on, everybody? Serroh here. Welcome back to the channel and happy reset day, the best day of the week. And this week has been really cool. It is one very expensive week, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a very exciting one. If you guys do enjoy this video at all, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. All right, up first, let's take a look at the premium shop. And when I said very expensive, I mean it. There's a lot of new stuff here. So we have the Monsters Inc. attraction right here. This is such a massive item. We got the Centennial Park fountain, probably the best looking fountain in the game, in my opinion. And then we have the Junior Wilderness Explorer backpack right here. This was like something I was not expecting them to add. Is from the kid on up, and they actually brought his little backpack with them, and then they paired it up with the Adventure is Out There balloon basket, another up item. So this is really cool how we got both of them at the same time. Now this Adventure is Out There balloon basket is actually been in the game from like release. So this is from like the first Pixar Star Path that we got, and this is the first Star Path item that we've actually seen brought into the shop. This is especially interesting because I didn't think they were ever going to actually do it before they had just announced it recently with the update, but they actually brought back Star Path items, which they always talked about that they would never do. Now, how much is this? I can't see the exact Moonstone prices on here, but I do know for a fact that this balloon basket is 1,500 Moonstones, and I believe the backpack is like 1,750, so it's pretty dang expensive. Now, the balloons, this is something that a lot of people have been wanting added into the game. I was gonna hope that the Star Path items, when they brought them back, they were going to bring them back into a bundle, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like if you missed out on the Star Path, you are going to have to pay for it. Like, it's going to be very expensive because like the players that did the Star Path, you know, we paid like our 2,000 Moonstones at the time, and then we got all of the items. This right here alone is 1,500 Moonstones for this one item. They're adding other items from the Star Path into the game. So if we take a look and we go to all, we go to filters, and we scroll down to the Star Path that came from, which was the Pixar Fest. The balloons right here, this is just one of them. We got all of these other items in there for the original price of the Star Path. So if this is 1,500, I know they're bringing the racing bed back, the piston cup. I don't know if they're bringing these other stuff back, but if they make this like even this 1,000 Moonstones and make the piston cup 500, or maybe it's 1,500 or whatever, it's going to be very expensive. So this is why starting now going forward, you always want to make sure that you complete your Star Path and you get it. Because if they start bringing them back into the shop, it's going to get very, very expensive. So like this balloon right here, 1,500 Moonstones. If we take a look at the Moonstones, that's actually quite a bit of money. That is, let's take a look here. That's going to be probably about $7, I think, roughly around $7 just for that one item. That is actually insane. Now, this is also another way that they're actually able to monetize the game by breaking up and piecing out the Star Path before. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. I mean, I guess on one hand, it's kind of fair to the OG players that did it and completed everything, and then they moved on and started doing all the other Star Paths. And then if you didn't complete it or you didn't do it, then you can still acquire the items, but then you're going to have to go and pay the price by spending extra more Moonstones, and then the game loft is monetizing. So I don't know, the game is kind of heading towards a pay-to-win aspect. We might have to dive into a full breakdown video and discussion video on that topic and see, is the game really going pay-to-win? How does everyone feel about the Star Path and then bringing it to the shop? I don't know. We might have to bring that up in another video, but this is what we have so far. There's actually a second page this week. Even more Moonstones are going out the window. We got the Haunted Mansion, It's a Small World Rainbow Pillar, and then we have the Big Hero 6 Workspace Bundle. And then lastly, the whimsical blue companion pack. I've been purchasing everything out of the shop for the past months and months, and I didn't have this yet. So I think this has not been in the shop for a very, very long time. So it might be worth picking up if you have the extra Moonstones. Now, if you've noticed a theme of this week, it's because they added It's a Small World. You know, they also have these items, which are kind of like amusement theme. And then we have the balloons out here. That is because the current challenge is yet again another theme park challenge. Now, I kind of like these, and some of my dream snaps that have the highest rank are from these theme parks. So if you have a bunch of older builds, you could probably just retake it in there because it's just a decor challenge. It says decorate your valley by turning it into the theme park of your dreams. This kind of falls into the whole pay to win aspect again because a lot of people don't have these items, you know, to do an amusement. Like they don't have the Ferris wheel or the rides or the balloons. So now you would have to go in here and purchase this. If you don't have those items, then you're just going to have to work with what you got. And I gotta say, there's not many things in the game that you can actually do to make it a theme park. Someone had suggested that maybe use Vanellope's car, just some other colorful things. But most of this, yeah, is either premium shop items or it is going to be from the old Star Path. So it's going to be definitely a tough week, especially if you just started out, especially it being a decor challenge. It's not an outfit challenge, so you can't really get by anyway. I don't know. This week is going to be tough for a lot of players, and I hate that for you. But hopefully you guys can get creative and make it work. Maybe use a lot of the different color trees, decor, some flowers, maybe a statue, like whatever you can just to get a couple items in there to make it feel like a theme park. Maybe just set up your pathing in a specific way. Maybe add some fountain tiles, some hedges, things like that. And you could probably pull it off. Now, I'm sure most of you want to know my results. This was my Dream Snap submission. I made it as bright as I possibly could. I originally was going to go with all green theme, but there just wasn't enough green flames. There wasn't enough green items really to capture what I wanted, so I had to go over to like a fire theme, and I just added all of the fire things that you could possibly add, all the red in the pictures, all the red trees you could possibly do. I try to make it as bright as possible, make my character look as sinister as I could. And I did manage to secure my 4,000 moonstones, which is really exciting. This was one of my most favorite submissions I have actually done. So if we were to go to my ranks, I got 1073. So my rank was 1073. We were doing our live stream this morning, and this seems to be one of the ranks that we saw repeatedly. It's like that every week. There's always a couple of ranks that we see a lot of members fall into the same category. And this was the number for this week. So I fell into it. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know what it means if a bunch of us are grouped up in the exact same number. It's kind of strange to me, but it's always been that way. I also have my chest that I saved for my video, so if you guys are watching this video, thank you so much. Let's see, maybe you'll give me some good luck. I already have that item. I definitely have that, and I 1000% have that. So we didn't get anything good. Man, I wish it would give us some brand new items. Now, let's go check my second account and see if I did better. I have not checked my results yet, so this is going to be a live reaction. This right here was my submission. I pretty much just copied my first one, not to the full extent, but the same idea. Try to make it bright. I clearly didn't have as many items as I had on my main account, but let's see what my results are. Alrighty, here we go. Let's check our results and see what we get. Okay, we barely made the cut. We got ranked 6,433. So we literally just barely scraped by and got our 4,000 moonstones. Let's freaking go. All right, let's see what we can purchase out of the premium shop. We got 4,050. Let's see. The up balloons are really nice. Let's see. Can I get all these? I can get 3,000, 4,000. Oh, I won't be able to get this though. I definitely want this. So we're going to purchase that for sure. And the backpack, I think I can wait on. So here's the prices of it. The Centennial Park Fountain was $17.50. We have $17.50 on the backpack. That's very expensive just for a backpack. Wow. All of this stuff here, I could probably wait on. I'm going to get the balloons. I need that for this week's Dream Snap. Like I need something. I don't have anything amusement on this account. And then that is pretty much it. We're all tapped out, back down to zero. You know, I actually had a couple thousand more moonstones, but my moonstones just completely disappeared on my second account. Yep. I don't know how. I don't know why. I had them. I logged off, logged back in. They were gone. So I only got my 50 from the daily moonstone chest. Anyways, that's my second account. Let's go take a look at these items and see what they look like. Alrighty, let's go take a look at these items. So the first item is probably one of my favorites. This item is really cool. It has a lot of really nice designs. What's great about this is it looks great in Dream Snaps from the front, but also on the back. Like, you have all of these doors right here. It's a very, very large item. You can interact with it from like any area, and it makes a little sound. It just drives around, and look at the statue in the middle. Like, the shops and everything are just too cool. It does run like forever, so the car doesn't stop after a while, but it does stop at the same location. So if I were to go up here and hit interact, it's going to come all the way back to the front and then stop right there, and then I can interact and it starts again, but it just keeps going and going. Here is the fountain. This is like the coolest fountain in the game. You can't interact with it, but it looks beautiful. It would definitely go very nicely like paired up with the flower house, like the big tree stump one with the flowers coming out the top. Minnie looks gorgeous. Like, everything about this is amazing. And then here's the balloons that I actually already had, so I didn't have to purchase them. And as you can see, they are a very large item. I have 4 of them over here in my little amusement area. They're almost as tall as the Ferris wheel. They do hover off of the ground a little bit. You can't interact with them. It says adventure is out there right here, but it's definitely a really nice item. You can actually place it on top of a few items in the game as well. But I gotta say, I'm very happy with my purchases. The backpack right here is the one from the premium shop. This was $17.50, so very expensive. This would be great for like a camping week, but if you're not a huge fan of it and you're low on moonstones, this one could probably wait for a while. I'm sure it'll come back in the shop, but it is really nice. Got the inhaler and literally everything there. This one is such a great value for it, and I don't know. I think you can go and purchase as many as you want. Let's go take a look at Scrooge's shop really quickly. Alright, Scrooge is actually not in his shop for some reason. We can finally go rob the place. Let's go. We just have Kristoff manning the counter. What is going on? Where is Scrooge at? Alright, I have like reset my game and everything, and for the life of me, I cannot get Scrooge to respawn inside of a shop. I don't know if we got another bug, but that's not good. I'm pretty sure you can purchase more of those. I just don't know how expensive they are as of right now. But that's it for today's video. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. I'll definitely be reading through every single one of them. I hope you guys have the best day. If you haven't checked out your results, good luck. I wish you the best. I hope you get the rank that you want and you deserve. And I'll see you in the next one.